Okay.
So the topic of the day is the importance of pets.
Oh,
And I got to digging around, and I found out, and I guess I knew this. I hadn't thought about it in a long time, but in ancient times, cats were worshipped as gods.
Oh, in Egyptian culture.
Yep, yep. And
Yes.
I believe, as the owner of two cats, that they still know that.
Okay. They certainly think they're in
They
charge.
they
Yeah.
they think they're in charge. They rule the roost. And I'm telling you that I have a 9-pound cat that has whipped the holy hell out of my 70-pound German Shepherd on multiple occasions.
Oh, it's funny.
And it turns out science actually indicates that having pets is good for your mental and physical health.
Absolutely.
Pet ownership can lower blood pressure and cholesterol. The cholesterol threw me a little bit. I have no idea how that works, but more exercise because you're walking your dog or whatever, maybe. I don't know.
And I think, you know, more exercise. I can say that. I'm a little pepperminty from being out in the sun today with my dog. Um, red and white and red. Um, but I think, you kind of take better care of yourself because you want to be able to get up and move around. I don't know that everybody necessarily eats more vegetables because they own a pet. Um,
I don't think so.
I don't want to say that because I mean that really
Vegetables,
helps
I
lower
think, are the one
cholesterol.
thing. Vegetables are the thing you can drop on the floor that the dog won't clean up.
It depends. It depends on the vegetable.
Yeah,
A lot of
don't.
dogs like carrots. Do your dogs eat carrots? I never have asked.
I never fed my dogs carrots. I don't know.
I see larger dogs regularly eat carrots, and my dog likes sweet potato. We'll call that a vegetable, not a starch.
Yeah,
But anyhow, I digress.
yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
Um, then I was thinking, well, hell, pets aren't cheap. Wouldn't blood pressure and cholesterol medication be cheaper?
Well,
And in fact, they are. On the other hand, I don't really trust big pharma, so I just soon pay more for a dog that I'm going to get more joy and amusement out of than put a bunch of drugs in my system. So I'm still on blood pressure medication, but
yeah,
in any event,
me too.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So there was a study out of the University of New England in Australia that found that cat owners had fewer psychiatric disturbances than those without. And I
Really?
thought, apparently, all these stray cats that this country has need to maybe be given to all the people in this country because they're all having psychological problems.
Ah,
America has lost its collective mind, and it begs the question, you've got animal shelters all over the place full of cats. You can get free cats on Craigslist all day long. Maybe what we should do, I'm just saying, I think more research is required because if there's something to that, I'm telling you, we could have mental wards and animal rescue centers that work together. It's not a bad idea.
I can see that. And I can also, I mean, I never watched it, but I heard about it. The pit bulls and parolees. I
Oh
guess
yeah,
that
that's a
really,
good show.
okay. So I can't speak to the show, but I've heard about it. And I guess, caring for an animal is a really great way to, for prison. First of all, the mental health of being able to care for somebody else while you're, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
going through such a major
Yeah,
change and trying to reintegrate that gives you a
right.
way in. Yeah,
They've done some work, and I'd have to look it up, but I know there's been some work with horse therapy where
oh
people are
yes.
literally working with horses.
Mm-hmm.
It has a significant horses an animal. I don't know if I'd call a horse a pet. I mean, I had a couple, but I guess they require a lot of care. But I'll tell you what, horses are smarter than dogs.
Yeah.
I'd come out of the house and start walking down to the field, and our horse Sophia would come running from the back field because she knew I was there. And I thought it was because she knew that she was getting fed. Oh no, she wanted my attention. It was crazy.
And remarkably, I've just learned this recently because I saw something and I thought, oh, these are the most adorable things. Well, it ended up being AI, these teeny tiny miniature donkeys. But so before I found out that it was AI, in my trying to convince my husband that we needed, Oscar, our miniature schnauzer needed a miniature donkey friend,
Of course.
I was blown away. They are actual donkeys, are like very similar to dogs in their need for the companionship of their owner.
Oh
They need
yeah.
playtime. I had no clue.
Mm-hmm.
I was just blown away by that, and I was like, "Oh, so the neurodevelopmentalist who retired to down to 40 hours a week and takes care of his donkeys actually knows what he's talking about."
Yeah. How about that? Right.
Yeah. Oh,
Awesome.
the videos used to crack me up, but anyway.
So when I was looking at this study, and just because I don't know if I'm ADD or whatever, but I'm like the University of New England in Australia.
Mm-hmm.
Did you know that there are 9 New Englands on the planet?
No, no, I did not.
Yeah. 5 of them are in the United States. We have obviously New England,
Yeah.
which is, kind of when the country was founded and where it started with those 6, which eventually became 13 states. But anyway, blah, blah, blah. There is a New England, North Dakota, a New England, Pennsylvania, a New England, West Virginia, a New England, Georgia, and then New England.
Wow, I had no idea.
Yeah, I didn't either. And then there's a New England in Jamaica. There's a New England in Sierra Leone in Africa. There's 2 New Englands in South Africa. And obviously, based on the University of New England in Australia, there's a New England in Australia.
Wow, I did not know
Colonizers much? Just saying.
that. Yeah.
And the weird thing is, so all these people from England go to all these places and they name it New England. And I'm like, is there no originality in that country?
Yeah.
And then I was like, no, there's not. That's why they had 8 King Henrys.
Oh, yes, yes.
It's like,
And the
and that's
food,
crazy.
don't get me started on their food. Okay.
Oh, the food.
How did they control the spice trade? Get so wealthy off the spice trade? Okay, sorry.
And have such terrible, well, not terrible, just boring food.
Yes.
I love England. I mean, we've been to London twice, my wife and I, and what I don't understand is how you can go to a restaurant and have boring food that costs a lot of money because London is expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And the next day, we went to a restaurant named Hedden Kitchen or something, Hedden something, Heddon, owned by Gordon Ramsay. That was some of the most amazing food I've ever eaten in my life. In the same city. And unfortunately, that is the exception and not the norm in my experience.
You've said that, yeah. You were thoroughly disappointed. You were excited about Gordon Ramsay. That actually got a phone call on my time zone.
I don't know how Gordon Ramsay came from England and learned to cook because his food is outstanding. And
I don't know where he went to culinary school. Yeah.
I don't know. But we even went to a pub, been to an authentic English pub. I enjoyed it very much. More as the evening went on, as you may well imagine.
Yeah, that happens. Yes, yes.
I was so excited to have fish and chips. Boring. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know if the British need the Americans to teach them how to cook cod, but yeah, it was, I don't know. Anyway, way off topic. Another study from the University of New York at Buffalo found hypertensive stockbrokers improved dramatically after 6 months of pet ownership. Now, people working on Wall Street historically have very fast burnout, all these things.
Yeah.
So I thought it was interesting that owning a pet assisted with that. I thought that was great.
I think it probably really reduced their stress levels.
Well, I think it helps to disconnect, because I know just in the construction industry as a project manager, the work never really stops. The phone starts ringing at 6 a.m. It rings. I mean, I've slowed it down, but it's because I don't care anymore. But it'll ring till 8 or 9 at night if you let it. And then you're going to bed and your mind just keeps going about what's going to happen the next day and who you got to call and all these things you got to coordinate. And I assume that, working on Wall Street's got to be, if not, probably even more intense, but it's go, 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 go. And then, when the opening bell of the New York Stock Exchange, for example, opens, they're going crazy.
Yeah.
But
and when the stocks claim, when the stock market closes for the day, they got to prepare what's changing, what's happening overnight. They have to know politics, because that affects stocks, plus the 9 billion different things that goes into the market.
Yeah.
I mean, constantly.
Yeah, it's insane. And then, you've got international markets too. So if they're trading on those, that changes as well. But if you have a dog or a cat or a whatever, goldfish just got to be fed. It's not like you take them out and play with them. Anyway.
Clean the tank, I guess.
Yeah, but it's literally a distraction from the chaos of the day. Your husband's a farmer. It's go, go, go during planting and harvest season. Or in your case, doing tax preparation. You're working 10, 12, 14 hours a day during tax season. And it's nice to just come home and have something that demands your undivided attention, whether you wish to give it or not.
Yes, when I don't want to think about the people and the laws and everything, I'll just, cuddle or run around and play with my dog. And really, I mean, that's huge.
Yeah. So on the New England thing, when I was looking at this study from the University of New York in Buffalo, because again, I don't know that I've ever considered myself ADD, but did you know that there were never any buffalo actually that roamed in Buffalo? That wasn't a thing. They didn't make it up there.
Really? So they stuck to the West Coast and cooler climates.
I don't know. Apparently the city of Buffalo actually got its name from the creek that runs through it, which is Buffalo Creek. And nobody knows. I mean, it was named by the natives. I don't know if the Iroquois were up that far north or what, but nobody really knows how Buffalo Creek got its name. So why Buffalo, New York is named Buffalo, New York? Well, it's named after the creek that nobody knows why the creek was named Buffalo Creek.
Speaking of Buffalo, I know someone who has walked across the Buffalo River and will brag about it until her dying breath.
No, who's that?
Me.
Or you can choose not to say on here, I guess.
Oh, I did. I walked across the Buffalo River.
Oh, you did?
Yes, I have pictures. I don't have video. What in my grand storytelling, what I typically don't add is it was 2012, the year of the drought, and the water crossing the Buffalo River, and I mean, it didn't even ever come to my knees.
Oh, wow.
There was a lot of spots. It was barely above my ankles.
No. So when you say you walked across, I walked through sort of the river.
Yeah, I quite literally walked across the riverbed.
Okay.
Anywho, I digress. Yeah.
Well, pets have been found to ease loneliness, enhance mood, and foster social interaction, according to the National Institute of Health.
I can see that.
Yeah, I mean, if I guess baby steps, right? You start with interacting with a dog, and you move up to people.
Well,
I,
I'm. I mean, like when I had what, for example, I raised four children here on the farm, and there's always been workers on both sides. There's two huge farms on both sides of us,
hmm
and you know, they might get a wave if the kids wave. Not always. They're always busy. But oh
Right.
my gosh, the people that will come over to pet the dog, to talk to the dog, to talk about the dog, um, that wouldn't have any other time given but a little, little wave,
Yeah.
it's
Right.
all good. And I'm like,
But you have
really?
this tiny little fur baby that they really want to come see. I think
Yes,
that's
yes, all the time. And I can only imagine. I mean, of course, I live in the country in a small town. But like we have Tractor Supply here, and people bring their pets in regularly.
oh,
Um,
okay.
and that's the resisting the urge to pet the cuteness. And you know, I don't know. I know some cities are more pet friendly. I can't speak to where you are. Some of them have, which is surprising to me. But where, like in outdoor dining areas, they completely support you bringing your pets as long as they're well behaved, et cetera, et cetera.
Well, right. Yeah.
Um, and in cities, I mean, you in a big city, you don't have a large yard, so you take your pet
Right.
to the dog park, and that forces you to
Okay.
interact with people.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true. That makes sense. The other thing I thought was really interesting is the benefits of pets, or the benefits that pets have on children. Um, they it helps them to develop empathy, higher self-esteem, and actually higher immunity, which I thought was awesome. I'd never really considered that, but when you talk about pet dander and allergies and all these things, if they're
Mhm.
exposed to that as a young age, at a young age, then they just build up a natural immunity to it. So I'm thinking maybe we need to start breeding pets that have the flu and the COVID.
Oh boy, I don't know about all that.
Yeah, well, no,
Um,
I don't.
yeah, because they get
But
sick too.
I mean, there's scientific data to back that up, right?
Yeah, and well, because that's their companionship. They learn. Not all kids have siblings, younger siblings, obviously, but
hmm
when you're talking about empathy and compassion, you got to be gentle with the little dog, a little rowdier with the,
Right.
older dog. And as they get older, oh yeah, there's a lot of life lessons.
Yeah.
Patience. Sorry, I got one that's
Well, and I
looking at
think
me like you are ignoring me, mom.
right. Well, I think it's wild too, because I mean, if you look at it, the like we've had German shepherds for quite a while,
Mm-hmm.
and that's a large dog breed, but especially it's amazing to me the large dog breeds and how gentle they are with infants and toddlers and even
Oh,
small dogs. It's wild.
yes.
My sister in law's got I think it's a Rot Shepherd mix, and then my father in law got I don't even know what you call it. It's a husky mixed with something, but 20 pounds is the biggest that dog will ever be.
Yeah.
And that dog will literally
But wait,
jump
a
up on the
husky?
back of Oscar and chew on his ear. He thinks he's in
Oh,
charge. I don't know if it's little man syndrome,
yes. Yes.
but
Little
you're
dog
talking. I mean, a
syndrome.
Rot is a very aggressive breed. Obviously, the German Shepherd's
Yes.
been used by police and militaries for eons,
Mm-hmm.
and that dog is just plays with him and has fun. Not a care in the world. Now, don't be somebody you don't know and walk through that door.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he'll chew you up, but that little dog, he can chew on his ear and jump on his back, and it's fine. It's no big deal.
Oh, is that like a Pomsky maybe? A Pomeranian and Husky mix?
It's,
I To be
it's
that small?
this one. It's husky and something else. It's not a Pomeranian. there are the Pomskys. This is a little bit different. My daughter-in-law has a Pomsky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know what this one's mixed with, but she's great.
Well, good.
I wonder, and I have never seen this in action, but I wonder if children with dogs specifically ever learn the benefits to turn in a circle 3 times before you lay down.
I don't know.
I
Why do we have to circle repeatedly to find just the right place to poop?
don't understand.
Oh,
If I ever see Bella turn a circle 3 times before she goes to bed, I might pee a little.
oh gosh.
Dogs have been found with seniors to benefit them as well. Or pets, not just dogs, but they provide companionship, they reduce depression, and they even show positive effects on Alzheimer's and dementia patients.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah. Yeah. And then I was thinking about Dad. He's got that poodle.
She's sweet. She's very shy, but she's
Very shy. It's hilarious because he can't even remember what he had for lunch an hour later, but he knows that if you break into his house, he's on his own because that dog will not help.
yes, yes. Oh, she's sweet. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, she's good. And
Yeah.
of course, Bella grew up around dogs, but Bella will walk right up to her and pet her, and she's fine.
Mhm.
Sadie's that poodle's name,
Yeah.
and she'll play with her and whatever. But I mean, hell, she runs from Dad and Donna.
Yeah. Sometimes she just
Yeah,
gets anxiety,
yeah.
and it's
Won't get
amazing
anywhere
that they
near
will.
me.
Really, she
Yeah,
slowly, if I sit down, she will walk up and let me pet her for a while, and then she walks away, and I don't see her for a while, and then she slowly will let me pet her for a little bit.
right. Yeah. No,
When
it
she was
was.
a puppy, she would lay right on you, though. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
You don't realize, as someone who has a 20-pound dog and you know and has spent the majority of my time around dogs, around miniature schnauzers and toy poodles. Okay, we're talking baby dogs, and they're real dogs, no matter what your large dog owner friends say or family.
Hey, I'm a large dog owner, so I have
I
an
know.
opinion.
I know. He was like, well, I like your dog, but he's not a real dog. You're a real dog. And he's almost medium size, which is crazy. Uh,
Tried. Wild. Yeah.
I know. I was looking into it. They base it on weight and height. Of course, he's at the top height for, AKC regulated miniature schnauzers.
Mm,
Um, he's at the top height and weight, but I just I couldn't get over it. He's borderline
yeah.
a medium dog. You've seen my dog.
Right. Yeah, it'll be interesting because I'm a big dog owner,
Hmm.
and I know we've talked about this before, but our Shepherd Coffee is 14, I think, and
Well,
we're
13 or 14, yeah,
13 or 14. I don't know. He's old.
which is well past
Yeah.
anything.
Oh, he's been great. He's very healthy. Obviously, we, you know, assist with that. I mean, we've gone
Yeah,
out of our way to make sure.
he still
Um,
thinks he's in charge.
he does. He still barks, but he's not nearly as aggressive as he once was. But Michelle and I are talking about, and I don't know how common this is, but after he's gone, I want a dog small enough to put under the seat in front of me when I'm on an airplane.
Okay.
And I'd be curious, and I haven't looked into it, for pet owners, how common it is to go from a large breed to a small breed.
Oh, now that I don't know. You do
Yeah.
have to have a dog, I want to say, depending on the airlines, 17 to 19 inches long. My dog's 21 inches long. I mean, I just missed that requirement. He's
Hmm.
literally, um, he's fine on weight, but he's like literally 2 inches
Yeah.
too big. And to
I
travel
also
with,
wonder, and again, I'd have to get into the airline policies, but are you allowed to buy a seat for your dog?
yes, if they are a small dog or a service animal.
Okay.
I have been researching that a lot because,
Yeah.
like my manager, we've talked about it, and I'm like, you vacation a lot. Well, they take their camper because that way they can have their dogs.
No.
Um,
Right.
but she's got toy Aussies and Pomeranians.
Right.
So they're
Well, she
smaller
ain't taking her.
dogs.
Yeah, she's not taking her camper to Australia.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah, but that makes sense, right?
Yes, and that's exactly why she said they started camping so they could still go places and
Hmm.
take the dogs with. And well, they always have horses too. Um,
Oh,
we end up,
well, that's harder. I was going to say that La Quinta Inn is very pet friendly. It's a big chain.
oh yes, I had to think. I've seen those. Look at me.
Yeah, La Quinta. No, it's La Quinta. But anyway, yeah, we stayed in those a lot when we were living in Kentucky, where we were driving back and forth or whatever,
Oh yes.
because
Okay.
we could bring, you know, they're pet friendly. We brought the shepherds into the hotel room,
Oh wow.
and I mean they're indoor dogs.
Hmm.
Obviously, they run a lot outside, but they're trained and whatever. But La Quinta Inn worked very well with us. It was fine. You pay a
Oh
deposit, and as long as they don't destroy the room, you get your deposit back. Novel concept.
yeah. I can't imagine. You had, well, one was kind of a mess, but of the dogs that I've been around, whew, anyway, Kahlua was something else. He could, wow, get into it if it was possible. But
Yeah.
while they were, as a whole, I mean, they really were well behaved dogs. They produce a lot of hair, obviously.
Oh yeah.
I
Yep.
cannot imagine, the cleanup process, just to rid the hair in a hotel. I hadn't even thought of that.
Yeah. Well, oh, in a hotel, well, it's just like the house, right? Same thing.
Well,
It's
yeah,
daily. And
yeah.
Michelle and I joked that our house is filled with love and dog hair.
Oh, absolutely. As well, my manager says, of course, she's got two Pomeranians and a miniature or a toy Aussie. Anyway, I think that's what that other one is. Anyway, um, but she's constantly, because you wear as a tax preparer, you to look professional, you wear black pants, and
Oh,
so we all keep pet hair level lint rollers because
right.
all four in our small office, there's four of us there, and all four of us
Mhm.
have dogs, and
Oh
some
yeah.
have cats as well. We
Yeah.
have outdoor cats that are beyond well taken care of.
Right. Yeah.
um, if they
Well,
stay.
we've got two dogs and two cats in the same house, and the cats are in charge because, like I said at the beginning, they were worshipped like gods, and they apparently it's written into their DNA now, and they remember that.
Oh, I don't. As I owned a cat, the cat ended up having some issues from the previous owner.
Mm.
Um, but outside of that, I'm sure you remember Patches.
Oh yes.
Oh, I agree with the person, with Grandma when she picked her out. Had to be the most beautiful cat. I have never seen a cat more pretty. Period. I
Right.
mean, had the most beautiful long-haired calico, gorgeous. Um, but she, would randomly just get really aggressive. And I mean,
Mom had
grandma
that
was
sign on the front door that said "Beware of attack cat."
attack
I
cat.
remember that.
Yeah. And Grandma was like, it
It
can't be.
wasn't a joke. I mean, it's funny now, but it wasn't a joke.
No. And she was like, well, it can't be that bad. And she came over, as someone who had bred dogs and ran a kennel. And I mean, she was
Hmm.
clearly, she knew what she was talking about. I don't know what she did, but she said she dealt with the person that had and got to the bottom of what happened. And she
Oh,
drove all the way back out to apologize. She's like, what do you want to do? Well, heck, I was a child. And at that point, I
right,
was attached to the cat, even if it was a little psychotic and
right.
violent. Um, you know,
Yeah.
but alas, come to find out, my husband is terribly allergic to cats. I mean, like
Yeah.
bad.
Mm.
When you do allergy testing, they do a line of shots for each thing,
Yeah.
and his
Yeah.
first one bloomed red and swollen from cat. I
Mm.
mean, we're talking not a little bit.
We'll have
Um,
to we'll have to consider that when you guys come out.
he will be, whether he wants to or not, he will be taking allergy pills
Right.
before and during. And I also think a little bit after,
Yeah.
which is ironic. I'm just going to say for the world to hear. My husband is a full-time grain farmer and has some of the worst allergies the ear, nose, and throat doctor had ever seen.
Uh-huh.
He's like, what do you work with that does not bother you?
Yeah. He's like, that's why my workday ends, just so I can breathe again. Wow.
Oh,
All right. Well, I guess in conclusion, pets are great, and then maybe that's why we love them so much.
well, yeah, and they love us without conditions. I mean, that's one of
Hmm.
the things. You can yell at them, you know, and
Yeah.
they love you. Um, you can.
Yeah. Not that we're encouraging that.
Oh no, mine is. Oh, and I'm sure this is mine is not the only dog, but he is really great about walking in front of you and stopping to scratch an itch or lick himself or
Oh yeah.
whatever, and you
Yep.
all but
Uh-huh.
fall over yourself. He does it. I watch. It took after I about took a tumble down the stairs. He did it one time, halfway down the stairs there at that landing, and good gracious, I know I yelled. Um, and he just looked at me like, "What did I do?" I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna die. It's gonna be all your fault."
Well, and I think it's less so with Michelle, but Coffee's 70 something pounds,
Oh yeah.
and they do the same thing. They stop right in front of you.
Uh,
Well, I just kick them. I mean, I'm not punting my dog, but I just kick him out of the way.
you scoot. You call it kicking, but I've seen you do it 100
Yeah.
times. And you just kind
But
of
with the
them
little
out of the
dog,
way.
you're so scared to death that you're going to hurt it.
Yeah.
And they're constantly underfoot.
Yeah.
Um, isn't necessarily a bad thing. Nope.
Yeah. I think the only I don't want to say downside pets is that they don't live as long as we do.
I'm not sure that's a downside, but go on.
Well, I mean, with all the things that they teach us, you got to
Hmm.
have the loss, and that's
Well, yes, but the reality is loss is part of life. We've talked about this before, where we've buried parents and uncles and grandparents, and
yeah.
I wouldn't not want to know my uncle because I knew I was going to have to bury him.
Oh, absolutely. That's yes. I see that as well.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it sucks. Oscar's having a field day over
Yeah, which my Oscar is about ready to drive me nuts here. So
there. Short
he is,
drive.
yes, he's sorely neglected. Tell Uncle Tommy he's ignoring you. Or mom is ignoring you. You feel how neglected he is.
Oh, yeah. Terrible.
Come up here for scratches.
No.
It's a rough life he leads.
No, it's brutal.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know what's going on over there, but he's wound up. And what's crazy is that's not his mean bark. That's his I'm having fun bark.
Yeah. I did not know that my dog had a mean bark. Only one person has he ever, of course, he's a miniature schnauzer. He loves everybody.
Yeah.
Um, but he has like growled barked at one
Yeah.
person. And I don't know. I even finally inquired. It was, I'm like, who is this person? And it wasn't one of their regular people. And they haven't been back since the project was done. And I was like,
Yeah. Well, it's
it was
wild
crazy.
too because dogs have an interesting sense of people. Because
Yes.
if there's something sideways, I mean we've had the experience. Obviously you have as a pet owner.
Mhm.
Um, but there's people that won't come over here because the dogs don't like them, and they're family,
Really?
and I'm okay with that because I didn't really like them before, but once my dog decided they're not necessarily good people, I'm like, I'm going to go with the dog on this one.
Well, I was gonna say
They
that's
keep them
one
away.
thing. Um, because of the way you trained your first two dogs, I
Well,
was like, well, okay, that I'm either gonna get eaten or they're gonna accept me. I mean, this is just what it
yeah,
is.
right.
And it was funny, and you was like, because Coffee was trying to bully me, and you're like, bully him back, and I'm like, but he's a dog. He's like, but he will eat you. No, he wouldn't. But we actually, when I stayed there and took care of him while you guys were gone,
Hmm.
he was the one who cuddled with me the most.
Yep. Oh, he's a big love bug.
Oh yeah.
Well, it's all in how they're raised, right? I mean, my son. Well, I had a pit bull long before I met my
Oh yeah.
wife, but my
Uh-huh.
son had a pit bull and some other dog. And pit bulls have the reputation of being violent and whatever,
They're good
whatever.
dogs.
This dog would lick you to death. Into the list. I don't. I don't even think she liked eating because he had to bite stuff. It was hilarious.
That's great. I know
Was
I've got
not in that dog's DNA.
a client who, well, I got to be careful. I know of a person who has several, and I mean, they're not legal everywhere to
Right.
own,
Yeah.
but they said the only issue they have ever had is their kids, when they're toddlers, will want to wrestle and play with the dog. And it wasn't that the dog ever really hurt them, but they'd pull the dog almost down on top of them, and then they were stuck. And they were like, help.
Yeah. My father-in-law had Malamutes for years,
Yeah.
and he's told stories that my wife attests to, where there'll be somebody, they'll be out playing in the front yard or whatever, or grandkids will be playing or whatever, or family of some variety over here,
Hmm.
and they never. I mean, it's crazy to think about now, but they'd be playing out in the front yard, and there were no adults to be found. They're all in the house,
Oh,
but
the
the dog
dogs
was
are going
out
to
there
tell.
with them.
Yep.
And I guess my mother-in-law was in a total panic because somebody's, third cousin, 4 times removed, baby or whatever, had walked out into the cul-de-sac, and his Malamute just walked out there, picked her up by the diaper, and walked her back into the yard. Said, "Nope, you don't belong out here."
Yes, I have seen
Didn't
people that
didn't hurt the child. Didn't do it. It was just like, "Nope, you don't belong out there. Come back here."
I think the funniest videos I've seen is like when they take they want to go swimming, or they want to like go in the ocean or lake, and these kids end up in tears. The dog won't let me in the water. You know,
Yeah,
he sees it as a danger, and you can see him swimming
right.
around and herding them back in, and
Yeah,
the poor kids are crying, the parents are laughing. But
right. Right.
you know,
All right. Well, that wraps up the dog one or the pet one, I think.
Yes.
Unless you got more to add to that.
I don't. Hunter is
I mean,
not doing a very good job of
we could talk.
entertaining my dog, so we're not interrupting.
I mean, we could go on about our pets for decades,
Oh,
right?